It's like a wolf, only dire. Anyway, here we are, back in it. Another day of that. Halsin here, hanging out. Let's summon all of our friends. Raven, 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 Simone. Whoops, wrong one. Probably go summon all our things over by Farah so we can, you know, get our get our mana back whilst we do this. All right. And D for Direwolf. And one more. All right, we got our menagerie going. We got all our friends. I did find on my other characters some more cool charms, more life, more resists at the same time. Okay, yeah, my lightning resist is not maxed out yet. Poison damage and some life. This one is not one I can use. Up to level 47. All right. Not sure why I'm looking at that. Yeah. I found this neat little jewel right here. 6 maximum damage, 4 to 15 cold damage. Maximum damage is the thing that's attracted to me there. All right, but we are good to go for now, I think. Right. Let's get it on. We gotta go do the tombs. Bear. Yippee. And Canyon. Let's go. All of our friends. Look at all these friends and nearly 500 health. Love it. Give it all to me. Now we're looking for... which one are we looking for? The square? Square. We're looking for square. Hello, friends. How are you today? Just hanging out with all my friends here. The many ravens and wolves that I call my my pack. Odd for a bear to be leading a wolf pack, but okay. That's totally all right. Hello, friends. I do not like your lightning sparky things. Can you please leave with that? Oh my god, so many of that. Okay, ravens. Bring them all out. Bring out the ravens, and also, my creeper. I did not make my creeper, so I do not have it set on a thing. Okay. But we're all good. We're all good. Go ahead and, whoops. Get my werewolf, my werebear back up. We will continue to look for the tombed zombie. Square. Here we are. We made it. We did it. Hello. So many friends to find. Hello, Gorebellies. And with our immense amount of lifesteal and our carrion friend. Ow. That one actually hurt a bit. I think I know which one's hurting me. I think it's you. Stop it. Very rude. Okay. More. I need mana. Get mana. Give me my birds. Whoops. I'm pulling out the wrong things. Let's go ahead and go down and back up. All right. And we continue our quest to smack things with our big hands, our big bare hands. Excuse me with that. Very rude poison. Hey, you. Chaos Wolf the Flayer. Not into this. Yo, how you doing today? Welcome back. We're smacking things around with our bare hands today. Found an omelet. And yeah. We got some pretty good lifesteal right now. And that is working wonders for us. Keeping our health really high. Except for that one time earlier. But we don't talk about that. Alright, guys. Oh, we found the thing. Birds. Whoops. Birds. Hello, sir. Goodbye. And you too. Thank you. All right. Now we just need to go back to town and grab the thing. Ooh. Oh, yeah. No, that's awful. I hate those things, especially on a martial character. Like, oh, they're real bad. They're really tough to deal with.
To serve you.
Those dang undead flares, when they die and they explode on you, it is gross and I hate it. What do I have on my omelet? Well, that's not very good. All right, and let's just combine those up. Might as well. Can't combine them with that though. And moving on. Bam. All right, let's get back into it. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, definitely don't want to waste a respec for that. Gotta save that for later necessity. All right. I really should probably grab thong potions before I head in there. Whee! Don't worry about that, guys. Everything was a little shaky. That's normal. All right, let's grab some thawing potions. Lysander, I just need some thawing potions. Let's go ahead and drink those. Let's go ahead and grab our Rejuve potions. Whoops. And grab those. These. Okay. I'm gonna toss these in here too. I mean, yeah. Honestly, like, at a certain point, it's like you don't want to even get out of Nightmare or out of Act 3 Nightmare until you're in like in 70s, which is a little difficult to do, but still, it's tough to get through Act 3, especially if you find anything that has a conviction aura or anything that has holy freeze, or worse yet, fanaticism. It's just awful. All right, let's go in and beat the crap out of Duriel. Hopefully. Well, friends. Our large menagerie hopefully focuses on the wrong thing. Ooh, Hazard. No, you gotta stay alive, man. Okay, and the spirit's gotta stay alive too. Ooh, boy. Oh shoot, Hazard died. And so did that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh my gosh. I'm hitting all the wrong things. Okay. Okay. Now we're back in it. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. Okay. That's tough. I'd say fire's really nice, but then you have to deal with, you know, fire immune stuff in Hell and Nightmare. Geez, I'm not sure. I'm going with Zoo right here, so I kind of like that option. Geez, everything kind of goes bad once your friend dies. That's true. It's still difficult, even with physical from Volcano. I've never really done a windy one. I've never used the, or at least not very often. Like, especially because back when I played it, Twister and stuff, you could only get what happened with those is, like, it would only deal damage once, and multiple tornadoes hitting them wouldn't deal extra damage while they're passing over. Like, it only hit one at a time. Like, multiple ones won't deal multiple damages, but they fixed that in Resurrected, luckily. I don't know. Yeah, that's the one thing I'd be worried about. Like, it's a lot like Fire Sorceress in that you could pretty much stay at a distance most of the time. As long as you're decently fast, you should be able to, you know, stay out of the thick of it. But yeah, it's still going to be a bit of a tough go. All right, let's get those in there. We can probably just sell that. What do we got? What's the cold skills? Glacial spike? Nah. It is very slow. And you know, I'm not really even at the point where I should have probably waited to Act 3 to sell that, but that's fine. I'm enjoying it so far. I like Bear. Let's see. But I definitely have to get a lot more into summoning. Which vine do I have out? Do I have the right vine up right now? Yes, I do. Okay. All right, so we're all done here. We just got to go talk to Jaren? Question mark? Oh no, we got to go talk to Tyrael. That's right. Completely spaced it. All right, let's get in there.
I thank you for my freedom, but I did expect you earlier.
He gives me a portal.
I am the Archangel Tyrael.
All right, well, I just wait to the town portal. That's okay.
His brother Baal, but I have failed. Now terror and destruction roam free throughout your world. Even now, they head towards
Yeah, I mean, Oak definitely for the lots and lots of health. I think that's a good way to go. Okay, Tyrael, I'm done listening to you. Thank you. Exposition dump. Thank you. We've heard it before.
I will find you yet.
All right. Talk to Jaren, or talk to Deckard Cain and then talk to Jaren, and talk to Jaren. All right. Yes, sir. Let's go talk to Jaren. Let's get the heck out of here.
You have done very.
And Yeah, 1 point in Grizzly for aggro tank. Exactly, yeah. Make sure your spirit stays alive, because it does not benefit from its own extra health.
Jaren tells me I should take you
And if you do lose that guy and go down in health, it's a bad time. It's a bad time. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's sail east. Always east. Until you get to hell, and then direction has no meaning at that point. I've never looked at a map. How far, like, where exactly is Mount Ariat? Is it further east? Yes, hardcore with this druid.
Strengthen him.
And we're having a pretty easy time with it so far, but that's because we have such a big group of friends. Although that was pretty bad that I let Hazad die there. That made that a lot harder. Just right off the bat.
Deeper and deeper into the crypt, I began to see a change in my companion. He seemed to be gaining strength. I could hardly see in the gloom, but my companion seemed to know the way.
All right.
We came at last to a great hall.
I'll be quiet for the rest of this cutscene. Or some of it, at least.
It was then I realized my companion hadn't been gaining strength. He had been losing what was left of his humanity. He moved with demonic speed, and then you appeared.
All the demonic speed.
Contained here shall not be set free, not even by you.
All the demonic speed of a power walk.
You have just ensured the doom of this world. You cannot even begin to imagine what you've set in motion this day. Go to the Temple of Light in the eastern city of Karas. There you will find the gate to hell opened before you. You must find the courage to step through that gate, Maris. Take the stone you hold to the Hellforge, where it will be destroyed. Now run. Take the stone and run.
Did I have? I ran.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's more or less werebear, but also, you know, part of werebear is almost just going zoo. You definitely want a lot of your friends around you with werebear. Other than that, it's mostly going, you know, full on werebear, get them all. Shockwave will have at least 1 point, like 1 to 5 points. Lycanthropy will probably be up to about 10 or so. And then full on these guys, wolves and dire wolves and grizzlies. Yeah, I can see why it would be bad. Fire is definitely a difficult one, I would say. All right, let's go ahead and pop these back in here. I think I'll keep 1 line of rejuvenation potions though. And there we go. Keep going like this. All right, we got all of our friends right now, except for the birds. We got to get the birds. Bear Sunzu. Yeah. You're slow, but you got a lot of health, a lot of survivability. Although there are times when being slow will really be a bad time, especially when you're around a lot of archers. Ah, geez. But you know, that's what I'm doing here anyway, so what can you do? Hello, friend. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Pardon me. Pardon me. Hello. Hello. Just your friendly neighborhood werebear. Gross. All right. Let's go into the forest. Welcome to the jungle. It sucks in here. Hello, sirs. Hello. Be on the lookout for like better weapons than what I have, because I don't think. I mean, I've got something decent, but it's not amazing. Ugh. Extra fast and might. Or extra fast and cursed. Cursed is awful. Extra fast though, just sucks overall. My friends are just mowing down these guys. All right. The ones you really gotta watch out for are cursed. Hello, guys. I heard a gem. Yay, pretty. Hey, you. Hey, you. Stop. Hey. I actually gotta catch up with my enemies and fight them. Big change to Sorceress, where I would just stand back and get them from a distance. I don't have that luxury anymore. Oops. All right. Get lots and lots of health charms. I haven't got, like... So Simone is at the point where I can start trying to farm for Sunder Charms. That is still difficult, and the drop rate on them is really low. And I haven't found any yet. And I also would rather do those ones on stream. If I'm doing terror zones with Simone, I'd probably rather do that on stream than by myself. The only thing I'd probably do just, you know, off stream with Simone is the only thing I can do really I'm doing off stream with Simone is just doing El Karas runs, just running through Lower Karas. Yeah, I mean that's pretty. That's a fair assessment. If you have gear for it, you know, it's not too much of a problem. Blizzard, of course, is kind of ridiculously overpowered anyway. So, had that going for me with that. Oh, we got the Jade figurine. Nice. And a level up. Yay. A rune.
Looks like jade. Perhaps it's worth something.
We're probably going to go... Let's add into Oak Sage. Let's just keep upping Oak Sage. And we will go... I found it a lot easier than martial classes, though. Martial classes are very difficult to deal with in hardcore, once you get to hell especially. Everything deals so much damage. Ooh, yeah. All I had was mostly running with spirit, and like I had a spirit sword and a spirit monarch shield. But yeah, I didn't have definitely the like ideal setup, especially because I didn't have Sunder Charms or anything. It was all just pretty basic setup. Self-found, nothing amazing. All right, let's see. What do I want here? I know I need more strength, so we're just gonna go. This level will go all strength. Ah, jeez. I had terrible block chance, and my defense was awful. Everything basically hit me until I got that monarch, and then things got a little bit better. I definitely would have rather had Sunder Charms during that run. Yeah, true. I got it eventually. Well, I used Larzik's socket to get that spirit up to, well, get that monarch up to having spirit. All right, Spider Cavern. I don't remember if this is the right one, but hey, we'll take a look anyway. And it's for the birds. 4 of the birds, 4 of them. Well, friends, don't bite me, please. I do not want to be poisoned for a particularly long time. All right. Yes, exactly. Like, I didn't want to try socketing that myself and failing. Ugh. I don't have the amethysts for that. Or no, amethyst was whatever. I mean, I did have the gems for it, but I didn't want to use them all, especially if it fails. Ugh. Refilling shrine. No, stop. Don't want. Am I in the right place? I will know if I see Sark the Burning. All right. Yep, here we are. Oh my gosh, that's so many curse. Cursing is not very nice. Come on, guys. Be civilified, if you would, please. Grab that. See, this is a lot easier to do in normal versus hell. I didn't start getting Kalim's junk until after I had finished Travincal. That's not how you say it. Travincal. I can't remember how Deckard Cain says it, but Deckard Cain says it, and that's the way to pronounce it. All right, friends. Let's get going. Re-up my werebear though. Don't wanna lose that in the fight. Good job, Hazard. Can't wait till we can. Bleh. Man, my mouth is not working today, more than usual. Can't wait till we can bleh. I cannot wait until we can use the good rune words. Mouth, work with me here. All right. Just smack things around until we get there. I could use more resistances though. Like my resistances are pretty good, but they could always be better. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Armageddon, get those firestorms, molten boulders, get those synergies. Birds. All right. I am definitely not probably the best person to like rate how good a build is, but yeah, that does look pretty good. All right, let's smack things around. Pardon me, guys. Pardon me, fellas. Grab that. I do want that. I do not want that, however. Get out of here, minor healing potion. I like how my menagerie just does not care about any of these enemies. They are mowing through them like nothing. Hello, friend. Winged Nightmare. I see that aura you got. It's pretty fancy. Oh my gosh. Problem with the birds is they don't last very long. Although, as far as I've read, like,
Not enough mana.
oh no. Like, ravens are pretty good.
I need mana.
Huh. Really? I think that people would like to stream hardcore. I mean, they probably stream more online than offline, but huh. I don't know. That just seems like the more fun way to, not necessarily more fun way to play. Permadeath might not be the most fun way to play, but I enjoy it at least. There's stakes to it. Otherwise, if you're just playing softcore, it's like, I don't know. There's nothing to it. You can just run yourself against the bosses until you eventually get it. I feel like there's less learning involved when you are just dealing with softcore. You really gotta learn and pay attention to the mechanics when you mess around in hardcore. I mean, that's fair. Birds. I wish I didn't have to resummon my bird so often. Also, the titles are so much better in hardcore. They got cooler titles. Guardian, Destroyer. They're just more fun. Oh, Gidbin, hey. I did not realize I was here. Where's the friends for Gidbin? There they are. That would be pretty cool if you could do it for, like, offline, but Yeah.
Ormus may know something about this.
They
unusual
wouldn't do that,
blade.
sadly. Like a self-found hardcore ladder. Yeah. Jeez. I'm definitely not a ladder kind of person, though. I've only ever really done ladder. Jeez, I don't even remember the last time I did ladder. I did ladder once with an assassin character, and I think it was in softcore, but this was probably 12 years ago or so. All right, Flare Dungeon. Yippee! More birds. And yeah, I was not super into it. That, and I didn't really have the time to. Oh, yeah, I get that. People going hostile on you. Yeah, that was definitely an experience I had as a child, as a young person playing Diablo 2. Playing Diablo 2 online, and people would go hostile on you outside the rogue encampment. They'd start throwing frozen orbs at your like level 1 character from outside the rogue encampment, but they throw them in so you couldn't get out. Oh, that was awful. That was a bad time back in the day. And that's why I stopped playing online for a long, long time. And I still don't play online, but that's really not the reason I do it don't play online anymore. Mostly because I just don't have the time for ladder seasons and whatnot. Birds, 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 birds. We got Raven and Beatrice and Simone. And another one. Yep. That's just how some people are. I don't understand it myself, but hey, I guess if that's how you like to play games, do it far away from me. Yeah, jeez. It's like, how do you even deal with that? It's not like they're gonna ban people who do that, necessarily. I should probably re-up my werebear soon, because I think I'm pretty close to down. All right. More friends. Ooh, a rune. Give it to me. Even though it's a low rune, it's a rune. More birds. We gotta get higher level birds so that they stop disappearing so often and deal more damage, but mostly so they stop disappearing. I need to see their lovely shining faces. Stop beating up on my dog. Very rude. And there's a lot of you. It's not very fair. Come on, guys. Take out the shamans. I mean, for the most part, we have the carrion vine and we have the dire wolves to take care of the bodies, but it's still not enough. Ooh, wow. I mean, they're gonna be terrible because we're low level, but we found a bunch of charms right here. Which, you know, if they're decent enough for Halsin to use, you know, get resistances, get some life, that would be nice. I'd be into that. Okay, they're on the other side of this little waterway. Don't like that. Hey, stop it. Hey, you and you. Stop. Stop. Oi. Rude. All right. Okay. Let's head back to town real quick. And we will take care of what's in our inventory. This away. We got 1 piece of Kalim's junk. Now we need the other 2 pieces. 3 pieces.
Well, this magic.
That makes sense. But I have no idea with that build. The only things I've really read recently on druids is like werebear builds, zoo builds.
Hello.
All right, give me the potion of life. Yes, more life, please, thank you. But I definitely made Halsin less to be survivable and more just to be more fun. More fun than the previous character. As much fun as I had with Simone, there's always more to be had. Us. A more creative build than just Blizzard Sorceress. All right. And that really does nothing for me either, Ormus. This magic ring does no one no good. All right. Always a good feeling when you don't have to use all your potions all the time. Okay. These, I need so much higher runes, so many more high runes for Simone's future stuff. Maybe someday we'll do Ubers with Simone, but that would probably be far into the future. Let's grab that. And those. Get some inventory management done. Okay, new skill. What level are we at? 21. Wow, we are still pretty low level. Let's keep going with... Let's just get one more into Raven for now. Max out Raven. Well, not max out Raven, but get all 5 birds. And then probably start investing more deeply into skills until we get Grizzly. We want bears. Man, even at their first level, they have a huge life pool. All right, birds. So we have the max amount of animals we can have except for bears. Now let's get in here and crush them guys. Give them the big smack. Thank you. Up here, hello. All right. Identify scroll. I think... Well... Yeah, I do need more scrolls. Just both scrolls. Who keeps going so far away that I lose? I think it's Hazad. It's everybody moving out of Hazad's radius and then moving back in. They're renewing his prayer aura. Oh, no. Well, at least in normal, those guys exploding, their damage is pretty negligible. Once you get to higher difficulties, they explode on you, and that's about half your life. Oi. More birds. Birds never stop. Ooh, greater. Grab the greater healing potions. We want those. Even if we have to waste potions to use them, to find them. Grab them. Although I could just buy a bunch of supers. Or just go full rejuvenation potions. And it would really make no difference. I have 2 mules that have their stashes and inventories completely full of rejuvenation potions, full rejuvenation potions. That is the one thing, like the biggest thing I would say that I enjoy about Diablo 2 Resurrected versus the original Diablo 2. I love shared stash. Not only can you keep a bunch of items that you would normally have to throw away because you have such a limited amount of space in your inventory and in your stash, but you can share those between characters, making set completion much easier, making like just subsequent characters much easier. Even if I go mostly self-found for each character, like there are some things that it would be nicer just to be able to swap between characters, especially things like Sunder Charms, because yeah, 100%. Still need, I have so many mules, like more mules than I ever thought that I'd make. It's not big enough. It'll never be big enough. But at least there is a point where it's functionally infinite anyway. All right, little witch doctor Indugo. I've definitely combined up a lot of my runes and gems, so the one thing I'd say I don't have is a lot of the high runes. All of my runes are like all really low. I think the highest I've seen is Lem. I might have something higher than that, but I can't think of it offhand. All right, let's grab more of Kaleem's junk, and we're good to head out of here. However, we do not yet have the waypoint here in Flayer Dungeon, or Flayer Jungle, I don't think. So we still have to find that. Not necessarily, but like, it'd be nice. Yeah, but just the shareability of items between characters. Immensely. So my issue with Trapsin is probably the same issue I have with, largely with the Fire Druid. It's, you know, you have a hard time dealing with immunes. If it's immune to lightning or if it's immune to fire, you kind of have a hard time to dealing with that. Versus a martial arts assassin. Martial arts assassin definitely has a lot more support in terms of like runes and whatnot with Mosaic. Not saying Trapsin's bad, but it's probably not what I'd go with. One of my first characters, in fact, I think my first hardcore character I ever made was Trapsin. And man, I enjoyed the heck out of that character, but she died in normal, right outside of the Tomb of Tal Rasha. But thinking back to that, I was probably, I don't know, 9 or 10 when I did that. So, nah, probably 10. Kind of understandable why I would have such a hard time. And then I didn't play hardcore again for a long, long time. But I still continued to play Assassins. Back in a time when I didn't even know what builds were. How to optimize a build, that was completely a foreign concept to me. Just having fun playing a game. Burial was a pretty hard wall for me for a long time until I started figuring things out. What is you? No thank you. And I'd say I haven't seen like the highest levels of damage that the traps can deal, but in my experience with traps, their damage is really leaves a lot to be desired. Ow. Stop shooting me with your darts. Random flail. What is my blood rise? Okay. I'll have to look around at my
I can't carry anymore.
at my mules to see which other items, because I think I can get a better weapon than blood rise right now. See what kind of uniques we have. Amazon is probably one of the classes that is probably the class that I've played the least. Right next to Druid. But I am very impressed with how the videos I've watched on Javazons, it's kind of scary how much damage they can deal. And how quick, you know, their survivability with their evasive skills and whatnot. Dodge. Kind of scary how good they are. It's not one I would want to face in PvP. Definitely. Birds. I need birds. All right. Where are we going? I wonder if we can make it all the way through Act 3 in this one stream. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Whoops. Let's not do that, though. We do not want to lose our werebear in the middle of a battle. All right, Flare Jungle. Get me out of here. I'd say just over the course of playing this on stream, I've definitely gotten a lot better than I was before starting streaming. And I'd say partially that is due to a lot of advice I've gotten while streaming.
I can't carry.
But also, I'm still not great at the game. Yeah, I have a barbarian that I basically play just off stream, and well, I've gotten him into hell, and he's in Act 1, and he mostly just does Countess runs. He's still like, there are still things that are like hard resets for him, like a pack of unique ghosts, or a ghost, you know, with a particularly strong ghost being immune to physical is just tough to deal with. It's not impossible to deal with, but I mean, when most of the damage you're dealing is physical, it's gonna take a long time to get through one ghost, let alone a pack with a unique at the head. And how many times you get cursed is crazy. I don't hate the barbarian class altogether. It's just really, really hard to take super far into hardcore without lots of prep and lots of good rune words. So eventually we're gonna go for like the beast rune word on Halsin here. So our large pack of friends will benefit from that.
can't carry it.
All right. Let's go ahead and get that back up. Get our birds. And just keep moving. Keep smacking. And Barbarian's probably one of those classes that, because it's like a strictly martial class, that I have a hard time playing with. You have very little support from anything other than your one mercenary. And yeah, it's just a tough one to get through. Although Diablo and Nightmare was oddly easier than Diablo and normal. And I think that's largely because, like, in later difficulties, they, like, his hose attack, his red lightning hose attack, doesn't deal damage when you're standing directly in front of him, or at least not near as much. And that definitely helped me survive that fight. Because if he hits you with that, I mean, it's just pretty much over. If he gets a good hit on you with that attack, what can you even do? It deals physical and lightning damage. So even if you have good lightning resist, you're still pretty much done. But that little quirk of that, yeah, let my barbarian get through that fight pretty, I wouldn't say easily, just a lot easier than I would have expected it to be. And then having good fire resist, of course. You kind of need to have good fire resist going up against Diablo. Which, yeah, our fire resist is good right now. Oh, hey, Storm Tree. We never even went into the Great Marsh, did we? Once again, I'm a Tree Head Wood Fist kind of person. Storm Tree, it's just not my... I want bag. All right, grab that. Put that away so we can actually grab it. Oh, man. Okay, that's getting very annoying. Everybody needs to just stay very close so we stop, you know, going in and out of Hazad's aura. Or Hazad, you need to get better with your aura. Because that is just grating. Let me look at this real quick. Look. Pardon me. I forgot to turn my audio back down from the cutscene. All right. As I'm just standing in this group of minions.
I can't carry anything.
All right. So we got a unique hard leather armor. Probably not going to be anything amazing. We got a campfire tile. Although we're in normal, so that's kind of, you know, whatever. But these chests, once you get into Nightmare and higher, Nightmare and Hell, are awesome. That's mostly what Simone's doing right now, is just rummaging through chests. All right. Oh, and we gotta look out for the disused Fane, I guess. I think. Or is it the Ruined Temple? The one that with the Battlemates Arena and whatnot. All right. Which I think starts in Mid-Crossed. All right. Best part about Lower Crossed in Hell, no cold immunes. I mean, some uniques could be cold immune, but no naturally cold immune enemies. It is immensely helpful for one such as a what's the word? Blizzard sorceress. Or any cold sorceress for that matter. Not so much for lightning. And fire. Because the Zakaramites are immune to fire. The apes are immune to lightning. Too many guys with immunities here. But not cold immune. So we're good there. Alright. Oh, gross. How do they stay in such a uniform swarm? Doesn't make sense. Why don't they all conglomerate into one big swarm? And how do we hit them so well that the entire group of them dies? It doesn't make sense. Magic. That's the answer. Just magic. And my birds are gone again. How could you, birds?
I need mana.
I need mana. I need mana for my birds. Feed the birds. Okay. And this is a lot easier, I'd say, running through this than it was on previous characters. Just by, I'd almost say how experienced I am now. And how much his gear is helping this. And the huge amount of friends we have. All right. Okay, there's the sewers, but we want the waypoint. And also, we want the ruined temple. All right. Don't think it's that one, wasn't it? Wasn't it one that faces southwest? Or was it the one that faces southeast? Might be this one. I don't know, we'll find out. Well, friend. More birds. Anybody home? Devil bang the mad. Yeah. Seems a little awkward. I mean, I'm not one to judge you, but should we really be talking about that here? I mean, if you want to bang devils, have at. Just don't get mad about it. And don't tell people you're mad about it. Okay. Hello, friends. Serena around here. Battle Maid. Serena? No, I didn't think so. Okay. All right, let's put another into lycanthropy, so our stuff lasts longer. And then, whoops. This one will go into vitality. Or at least the last 2 levels will go into vitality, bringing us over 600 health already. Jesus, okay. I approve of the very large health pool. Hello? Battlemaid Serena's not here, is she? No. We'll find her. One of these days. One of these days we'll find her. And then we'll get our I don't even remember what Lamessen's Tome gives us. Was it a skill point? Oop, jewel. I need to head back to town real quick. Do some inventory management. Yes, indeed. We found more of Kaleem's junk. All right. Trash. The Centurion hard leather armor. Slower stamina drain. Sure. Replenish life plus 15 to life and mana. It's terrible. It's really bad. But I'm keeping it because it's a new fancy item. We can sell that. How much was that? Plus 7 to maximum damage. That's not bad for a gem or a jewel, rather. Need that. Chipped amethysts. Good old chipped Amy. All right, Ormus. Here you go. Have this. Wow, it didn't even sell for that much. Let's re-up that. Re-up our birds while we're here. And keep it going. I think once we hit Travinkel, I gotta listen to Deckard can't say it, so I pronounce it right. Once we get there, to that place, oh, 3 rejuvenation potions, all right. We'll probably check out our mules, see what other weapons we might have that we might be able to swap out. So the thing that's probably going to prevent us from finishing Act 3 this stream is finding the place for Lamessen's Tome and finding our waypoints. And also inventory management. Wow. Geez. Look at all those waypoints I've skipped. Oh, I hate that. I hate missing waypoints. It's just, I like to be able to freely travel wherever the heck I want. I think this might be it. This one's facing southeast, or southwest, rather. This might be it. All right. Hello. Don't poison me, please. Don't do it. Your poison lasts a long time, and I don't like that. And we are, what, 5 levels away from, well, probably 6 levels away from Hazad being able to use Insight. But once we can use Insight, things will be a lot nicer. We'll be able to, kill things a lot faster. Because we won't have to worry about mana as much. And we'll be able to resummon our birds. All this, and not a single one of my friends went down. All that. And they didn't even stand a chance. Is Serena? Serena died back here, I think. Yeah. Lamessen's Tome, thank you. Grab that. Toss that in there. Now we gotta grab the last piece of Kaleem's junk. And then we're on our way to finishing Act 3. Pretty much. Travinkel. One of these times I'll get it right. Because it's not Travinkel. It's not Travincial. I think it's Travinkel. Like Travis. Like you're calling Travis. Except not. I don't know. Oh, gross. Hello, friends. Oh no, my vine, my vine. No. Give me my vine back. Also, I gotta hotkey my vine. Birds. So many birds. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on here? Hey, stop it. You with that? Do not want that. Give me that, though. Give me that, though. Let me take this. None of that. That's not okay. We don't do that here. Okay. Let's find our way to the heckin' jams. I feel like the corners of these. I probably went the wrong way around, honestly. That's usually how it goes, is I go the entirely wrong way around. All right. Hello? Oddly quiet in here. Don't like that. Ah, here we are. I think we found it. Get out of my way. And you, stop that. Extremely rude. Not here for that. Nope. Never mind. I thought I found it, but I had not. Oops. Oh, I guess I needed that. Nope. I was just looking at Bridges. Jeff Bridges. Ah, but we found it anyway. Icehawk Riftwing. How are you? I don't like how your pack is cold immune or cold enchanted. Oh, what? He died over the river, so he didn't drop anything. That sucks. That does the big suck. All right. Give me the stuff. Give me the things. Ooh, ith. Yeah. It's good. It's very good. Identify. Identify. E.
I can't carry anymore.
All right. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Give me that. Could you, with that, and not doing it, please? Ugh. Everything wants to poison me. Gross. All right. Let's get in here. Grab me that key. Give me the birds. Got the next to last piece of Kaleem's junk. And let's just go ahead and TP out of here. Oh, and grab a piece of TP while we're at it. We might as well. All right. Bam, bam. Yes, thank you, Deckard Cain. I got his heart. Lemison's tome. That to what's his face, Alcor. Let's go ahead and put that there. I don't know why I have that in my inventory. I'll keep it for now, but I don't think I need it. Ooh, 22 fire resist. Not bad, not bad. It's good. It's good. Sell that. Topaz. I'm gonna keep them in the, this order, the Taz red, so I know what I'm doing when I'm combining them up, And that can go here. And key. You can have those. That was worth basically nothing. And put that. All right, Alcor. Lemison Stone. Do the thing for me, please. Oh, it gives you extra stats. That's right. Let's put that one into strength. We're doing a lot of strength, a lot of vitality. Strength and vitality, and also just, you know, the things. Okay, so let's get up to Travincle.
Stay a while and listen.
Okay.
You have found you have. Who could have foreseen? You have found a source.
Okay. Bazaar. This one. Oh, I gotta talk to a sheriff first. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. All right, let's get through up across. Got the waypoint. That's cool. Ah, man, we have so much health. I love it. I love a parade. Give it to me. We're just wandering on by like, nah, I don't really care about you guys. I'm just moving on till we find the stuff that we want. Till we get to the place and do the thing. Hello, friend. Hello. Hi, how are you? Good afternoon, good evening, how are you? You're out late. All right. Let's keep it moving. Hopefully, we don't die. Also, we're gonna have to walk for a little bit because our stamina is low. That's what happens when you do a lot of walkies. All right. Let's get that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Re-up our burbs. Infidel. Blackguard. All right. And Travincle. I'm really glad we're not in hell and we can pretty much like 1 or 2 shot a lot of things, because oh boy, these guys healing other people in higher difficulties is very, very annoying. You stop. No blizzard for you. That's Simone's thing. Okay. Give me. All right. So let's go get the waypoint. Gonna head back, and we're gonna do a quick
Greetings.
check on our mules, just to see if we have a good weapon we can replace. All right. So let's look at. Let's start with Mostus Quietus.
Good day.
All right, so we got Hell Plague. No, thank you. Got another Blood Rise, but we want. I kind of still want to stick with a shield, which we can also. Let's see. Mostus Quietus. Just a bunch of unique items. Let's see. Ironstone, level 27. That does a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Mage Fist. Woolhide. This is Tiamat's Rebuke. When struck. X-Fire. Shamshir. That's pretty neat, but it's ethereal, which is bad for me. Let's see.
Good day.
Okay, so we got Jade Tondo, Spectral Shard, Cold Steel Eye Cutlass. A lot of these are just not great in terms of damage overall. Mine Ripper. Ume's Lament. I don't really have currently a good replacement. 50% faster cast rate, that's pretty nice. Alright, let's look at that. One more left. Vita Sequines, the original. Unique Mule. With the worst stuff on them. Grizzlewood's Edge, Break Scar. Another Shrill. Steel Clash. Let's see, the Ward. All resistances plus 43. 46 chance to block. Let's see. Chance guards. I mean, he could use those, but that would mean leaving behind a piece of... Ooh, Nadir. Might be nice. Okay. See what Halsin has right now, though.
Not in town.
But yeah, there are definitely a lot of things that deal more damage. But I lose 5% lifesteal. Pretty hefty amount of lifesteal there to lose. To bring me down to 14% lifesteal, which is still pretty decent. Right now we've got stealth. Man, we've got so many good things that I don't want to give up. I do want a better omelet. Let's look at Prince Charming. Shiny junk.
Good day.
It's as advertised, just a bunch of shiny junk. I mean, that's some good fire resist, masteries, cold skills, life, shadow disciplines. I mean, that's some lightning resist right there. Oh yeah. Elemental skill druid stuff. But not really helpful when we're not the elemental skill druid. Ooh, +2 to shifting skills. Excuse me. But almost anything is better than what we have right now.
Good day.
On our omelet. But doesn't look like we can do anything about that right now. Not with what's on shiny junk here. Yeah, not with those. The inside battle staff. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep going. Honestly. All right. I probably shouldn't have done that first. That to that, and go.
Yes.
B for Direwolf. All right, let's go repair our stuff at Hrotley, and we will take on the council. There are stuff. All right. Deckard Cain. We're only level 27 right now, fortunately, or 22. So our options are limited right now. Hello, friends. And our damage is really starting to fall off in terms of how strong it was before. Hello, sir. Pork. I'd like my friends to get in here and let's not die to that, please. All right, guys. Come on. Back it up a bit. Let's let them come to us. Oh, and it doesn't help that he's getting healed. Okay, so there's that one. We got one. Alright, guys. Get rid of these guys. We don't need them healing the other guys. Especially Ismail Vilehand and his lot. Let's grab birds. That. All right. A friend, come on out. Come on down. Come on down. Down here. Thank you. That's a long staff. Okay. There we go. Ismail. No cursing, please. Try to keep this PG-13.
Last, there is hope once again.
All right. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Amethyst. And we will grab that long stiff. Toss that on the ground.
Impossible.
All right. Let's head back to town, grab the stuff for that.
Once rid. Hello.
Identifier stuff. Bam. Yeah, we'll just toss it on the ground. Honestly, money is not the issue right now for us. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh no. Who did that kill? Oh. Killed a lot of our guys. Because we don't have the hard skills in it yet. Definitely want to keep that. Amethyst. This over here, put these ones over here. As... Okay. Okay. Good there. Back in there. Smack this thing around. And we will go back. And re-up our friends. Q. B. All right. Endurance of Hate, level 1. All right, let's see if we can get through this quickly and take on Mephi. Oh. Cadavers. Great. Eat those cadavers, guys. That's a pretty rancid meal. I will tell you that. Now, out of here with you. All right. So far, we're doing really well, I would say. Ow. Those guys blowing up still kind of hurts. Quite a bit. Not like run ending hurt, but it still hurts. My tummy, your hurts. Ugh. They just gotta keep throwing them our way. Whoops, didn't mean to do that, but okay. All right, which Durance? I think it was level 2. It has the waypoint. I don't want that anyway. Why would I want that? Right, hello? I hear you. Do not see you. Or I did not see you. I do now. Ah. Too many. Too many did not like that. Hello? I think I hear one. Those annoying little buggers. Okay. I feel like we're going through this at a breakneck pace relative to previous characters. Whoops, sorry buddies. By previous characters, I mean Shoko and Simone. Even Simone didn't go this quickly. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not do that to my dogs. Extremely rude. All right. No, you're not. I will tell you when you're overburdened. Hello, sir. Fancy meeting you here in this place where you live. Oof, our attack rating's getting kind of sad. Hit Drool the Wraith. Nothing Wraith like about you, but hey, you know what? I appreciate your uniqueness. Also, greater healing potions are nice. Sweet. And bird. We have so much health, yet not enough. It's never enough. Ow. Give me your life, because I need it, so that I may be life. Hello, friend. Dark Lord. Oh, man. I like that their nameplate doesn't affect how much health they actually have. Just because you have a long nameplate doesn't mean you have a lot of health. Well, we found the way down. Would it be worth it to, you know, farm normal Mephisto? Back in the long ago. So one of the people who I learned to play Diablo from many a year ago as a child, they had this dubious item called a superior small charm, which was 100% just hacked into the game. Oh no! My carrion crawler! How could you? Also, I do not like this fanaticism aura. Spirit Wren. How could you? Kill my carrion crawler. All he was doing was hanging out being a bro. But these like dubious little items called superior small charms, definitely, you know, hacked into the game using character editors and whatnot, would give you like really, like, each one provided a level 7 lightning aura, a holy shock aura, and yeah, would basically, any non-lightning immune would completely melt them off the map even before you saw them, because you had such a high level lightning aura going. Yeah, that definitely didn't teach me how to play the game. But also, yeah, just not a great thing. I love how the waypoint is on the exact opposite side. It's fine, it's fine. It's definitely not wasting my time to go all the way to the other side. And we'll get that toddler energy in. Yeah. Look at my big steppies. Look at me. Witness me. Man, 100% that walk has big toddler energy. All right, Halsin. Whoops, 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 whoops. Whoa, spirit. But you don't die. It's kind of the thing keeping me alive. All right. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Stop attacking my spirit. He's doing nothing. Rem. Come on. Whoa. Do not like that my spirit's being targeted here. Do that. Do that. Anybody else? Yeah. More dang heckin' bloodlords. Okay. There's that down. Let's get another into wolves, or get another into dire wolves, and we will.
Not enough mana.
And do that. That'll be helpful. Hello? You. You're who I was looking for. Alright. Before we do that. Oh boy. And okay. All right, now we go face the big Mephisto. Hello, sir. Would you like to meet my friends? My many, many friends. Oh my gosh. The fact that my friends I didn't even lose a single friend.
I can't carry anymore.
Like, yeah. And it did nothing for him in the end. Although one of my wolves is down, probably to that poison. All right. Well, that's Act 3 done. Just as quick as it came, it's gone. Do that. I don't really want those. All right. Don't hit me with that. Let's go back to the docks real quick. And identify. That's gonna go right in the trash. A snake cord. 12 poison damage, 20 enhanced defense, 20% rather, plus 10 defense, plus 5 replenish life, poison resist, poison length. Useless to me, but hey, it's a new unique. Sell that. These can go in here. Give me that. And we'll go ahead and sell that real quick. Probably could have waited and sold it in the next act, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Right. Soulstone, you can go right in here. Let's go ahead and shove those back in there. Those. Okay. We didn't even use a single one anyway. And we will move on to Act 4. Yippee! All in one stream. Oi, with that. Rude. Alright.
I did as you told me, Tyrael. I found the temple of the Zakarum. In the deepest recesses of the temple, I found a dark gathering. My companion, the Wanderer, Talrasha, and a great evil who could only be the Lord of Hatred himself, Mephisto. I heard a voice that, like 1,000 needles in my heart.
My brothers, at long last we stand reunited. The infernal gate has been prepared, and the time of our final victory is at hand. The way to hell be opened. And the evil that was once vanquished shall rise anew. Wrapped in the guise of man, shall he walk amongst the innocent, and terror shall consume they that dwell along the earth. The skies shall rain fire, and the seas will become as blood. The righteous shall fall before the wicked, and all creation shall tremble before the burning standards of hell.
What I saw then was not meant for mortal eyes.
The gate stands ready. Now, my young brother, the time has come to assume your true form.
My question is that like Mephisto's true form? Like where he's mostly skeletal? That seems not the best. Diablo's body is a lot more, I don't know, But I still gotta focus on this, you know, spell here, so, you know. Jamming. All right. So that is Act 2 and Act 3 down so far. Jeez. Give me the birds. Why do I keep saying it like that? Don't give me the bird. Yes, 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 yes. I'm well aware of all your quests and all your stuff and all your things. I'll take care of it. I don't know if I'll get through it all this time.
What do you need?
But I'll at least be able to fight Izual, I'm assuming. All right, let's get it on, friends. Ew, gross. These things were a real pain for Simone in hell, being cold immune. Oh, you fast, dude. Stop it. Do not like. Okay, there's that. Give me that. And that. We just gotta stick to the outskirts so we can catch the stairs when we find them. I'm liking this playthrough a lot so far. Halsin is a beast. And his menagerie of friends is even better. All right, easy. Outer steps, done. Plains of Despair, here we go. Izual, where you at, boy? All right, let's run this way. Do a clockwise motion. No. Stop you. Do that. So glad we're normal again. So much easier. Although Simone did pretty well in Nightmare as well. Until the immune started coming around. Stop, you guys. That tickles. Rather annoying. I probably need to re-up my werebear. My lightning resistance is only 57, and you guys are just tickling me. Ah. Normal difficulty. What a time. Uh-oh. That was a bad time to drop that. Give me mana. Thank you. Hello, sirs. How are you today, Venom Lords? Feeling that venom? You, too, get screwed over by the invisible walls. You'd think you'd be able to shoot over that, but nope. Does that make sense? Nope. That's how it be. Alright, you be done. You. And sweet. More birds. Give everyone the bird. Everyone except for me. Aha. I did it right this time. Alright, well, we found the way down. Now we just gotta find Izual. Chances are he's on the other side. You know, where we started. But going the other way, going the counterclockwise direction. Or anti-clockwise. However you say it. Alright. Corpulent. Your friend. Oh my gosh. Whoa, spirit. Do not kill my spirit. Birds. What are you guys after? Oh, these. Guys, you really don't need to focus on those guys. Don't mind me while I change from my very rare form. Right. Ah, there you are, sir. Hi. How are you today? Oh, you got some friends right now. Can we get rid of them? Save yourself. What about save you? From, oh man, you got health. You got lots of health, dude. And I'm not too worried about it. But like, you got a lot of health. I'm not sure if you're even dealing any damage. Man, you have more health than Mephisto did. Dude. Then again, I need to get better weapons. Bird. Bird. There we go. And done. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes.
Tyrion was a fool to have trusted me.
Yes, we're well aware of your jams. All right, have a good day.
Pity for him. Oblivion is his reward.
Yeah. Oblivion's a great game. I envy him. I don't pity him, I envy him, because now he gets to play Oblivion? Dang. Which version of Oblivion? Remastered or just original? Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Wranglers. That's just not fun. Can we not with that? Hey. Okay, stop. I do not like the taking of my mana. You take my mana, I take your life. Itchy. Give me that mana potion. Do this real quick. Hello, sirs. All right. Want to get to the River of Flame at least. I want to say. Okay, I am kind of surrounded, guys. Little help. Just a smidge. Don't kill my vine. I don't have him hotkeyed. Really inconvenient. All right. Almost there, question mark? Bird. I give you the bird. Thank you. Anyone else? Like all of these guys? Oh, I heard a sacred globe. Give it to me. Oh, hello. Who are you breathing fire at? One of my wolves? All right. Bird. Anyone else like to rumble? Let's go more help. Hello, Pit Lord. Birds. I think I like having so many distractions from me. Like, not only am I survivable because I can deal... I have a lot of health, but I'm survivable because I have a lot of distracting things. Hello, Pit Lords. How are you today? And bird.
I need mana.
Bird. Swap out my lycanthropy. Okay. And just gotta find the River of Flame. You gotta find the way down. Gotta be around here somewhere. Pardon me. Whoops. I meant to do the other thing. All right.
Not enough mana.
Bird. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm missing, like, loot. That's pretty decent. All right. Anybody? Hello, sirs. How are you today? That. And give me... Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever been this low level going through Act 4. Although, I don't remember where we got here with Simone. I'll have to look at the VODs and figure that one out. Whoop. Thank you. I feel like a fanaticism were paired up with all this. Be crazy. Okay, I feel like we probably missed the entrance. And yeah, I can't quite reach him. Where? Where is the entrance? Show me the River of Flame. Where is it? Where is it? This way? Question mark? Yeah, it's probably this way. Right. Oh my gosh. So many enemies. Alright, yeah, we're just about wrapped up. We just gotta make our way to the River of Flame and then we're pretty much good to go.
Can't carry anymore.
Okay.
I am overburdened.
And swap. Awesome. There's a waypoint. And here's the river. Alright. But that's, I think, where we'll leave it off. We made it to the River of Flame. We made it all the way through Act 2 and Act 3. Well, we finished Act 2 and got in through Act 3 in one shot. Skipping over a lot of stuff. I want to say. Oh, look at all these guys. Gross. They like to spawn out their little guys. All right. And smack, you smack. Smack, smack. And smack. Hello, friends.
Not enough money.
Aha. Slowly, they'll peck you to death. Slowly, they'll get you. That's right. Done in by a couple of ravens. All right, well, that'll do it for today. Back here tomorrow for more Halsin, more of this auditory nightmare with all this prayer aura going in and out, and yeah, more of that. Taking on Diablo, maybe going through Act 5. We'll see. Have a good day, night, whatever time it is for you. And as always, thanks for hanging out, and don't forget to brush your teeth.